Hello everybody, welcome to part 2. I've got a big box of pre-decimal pennies to hunt through, over 1,000 of them, and then everything that's different I'll put down on this board, and at the end of the hunt I'll give it all away. Right, let's grab a handful, let's get straight into it. Okay, what we got here? There's a shiny one, it's a 66, 1966. There's a 1921, that'll be King George V. He reigned from 1910 to 1936. Right, what else we got here? 1917. Haven't found anything different yet that we haven't got already. There's a 1918. You can find mint marks on those, but nothing on that one. There's a 1900 Victoria. I do seem to remember we've got a very tatty one down there. Not very good condition. Is it that one? Yeah. That's not so good, so that's a slight upgrade. I'll upgrade them as I go along. Put that one over there. Right. Carrying on. George V, 1921. There's a 1919. I don't think there's a mint mark on there. Let's just rub that. I think that was a bit of dirt. Yeah, no mint mark on that one. I've already found a 1919 with the H for Heaton mint mark. Looking for the KN now. For Kings Norton, 1936. There's a 1961. The only Elizabeth coin we're looking for now is a 1953. That is the rarest one, the scarcest one. There's a 1903. Is it a closed or open 3? If you look in part 1, you'll know what I mean by that, but that is a common closed 3. We got a 1918. Is that a mint mark on there? Is that? I think it is. No, just a bit of dirt. 1918, George V. You can get KNs. Oh, look at this. KN or H on that one now. We've got, is that a jersey? It's a jersey. A nice shiny 1966 jersey. 1066 to 1966. That's to commemorate 900 years since the Battle of Hastings. In 1938, George VI. That's a bit dirty. That goes in the dirty mug. Give those away. Probably the next video I'll be giving those away. 1934. There's a shiny one. 1875. Somebody shined that up. Now there are quite a few different varieties of the 1875, but the main two are the wide date and the narrow date, and that is a wide date 1875. So I'll put that on the board in a minute. There's another Victoria. 1896. Oh, we've got an 1896 yet. Okay, there's the 1896. Now we've got, what was this, the 1875. That's a wide date one. What we've got here, 1934. Go down there. There's the Jersey one. There's another Jersey one there. I'll put that with it. And this one's a 1918. There we go. And look, I nearly missed a bingo line. Smithy. Okay, let's grab some more. Now, I haven't told you what you've got to do unless you've seen the other video, part 1. This is part 2, as I said. I don't know how many videos there's going to be until I get through all these coins. But what you need to do is comment on these videos. Just make a comment. Make sure you're subscribed. And then at the end of this box full here, I don't know, what, 8 or 9 videos it's probably going to be. I will pick a video at random, then I'll pick a comment at random from that video, and a winner will get all these. And all you have to do is subscribe. It's completely free otherwise. Subscribing's free as well. 1915. Now, looking for a recessed ear on the 1915, and I can see clearly that is not a recessed ear. That's a common one. 63. There's another 1920. Just check, see if that's not the rare one. I've got a video if you want to go and have a look at a link. Have you got a rare 1920 penny? But that's a common one. Links underneath to all the rare pennies. 1898, is that better than the one I've got down there? There's not a lot in it really. There's a 1963. I think that's better. Let's have a look. Is that better condition than that 63? Yep, it is. I'll swap that. Upgrade them as I go. There's a 1918, and there's no mint mark on that, and that is see the stripes on there. That's to do with the metal not mixing properly, the alloy not mixing properly. So I won't put that one down there. 1896, and there's a really worn one. That's an 1874. Again, there's a few different varieties of the 1874. And that is a narrow date. But, what variety is other than that, I don't know. I'll put it down there for now. Terrible condition, but I hope we get a better one. Now, what we've got here, 1965. 1937 there, George VI. There's a halfpenny. 1959. Not a halfpenny, a halfpenny. Everybody would have said halfpenny, whether you were working class, middle class, upper class, everyone called that a halfpenny. So if you've got 2 pennies, that would always be called tuppence halfpenny. Not 2.5 pence, that's decimal talk. No one said that back then. Right, there's a halfpenny. Let's get that back down there. It's going to be part of the giveaway as well. Everything I find will go down there. Okay, 1946, you're looking for a little dash after the letter E. I covered that in part 1. If you haven't seen it, go back and have a look at part 1. The link to that will be below as well. But that's a common one. There's a 1905. We've got a 1905, probably better condition. Right, what we got there? Another 1920. 1898 again. That's a shiny one. What's this? 65. No, I've got quite a good 65 down there already. There's a 1938. Don't need that. 61. And last one, Edward VII, is a 1906, and it might be slightly better. Yeah, it's slightly better than one down there. So I will swap that around. And that's it. Yeah, it was better. You can't read the words one or penny very well on this one. Right. There's Victoria Vale Head. We've got all the Vale Heads. We're just looking for upgrades now. 1899. There's a nice 66, but we've got a better one than that. Okay, what we got here? 1910, I think that's one we need. Where are we? 1910, yep. 1910, there's another one. Okay. It's a 1912 without a mint mark. It's not the best condition, but yeah, another one we need. There it is. Okay, there's another Victoria. That's a younger head one. 1875, and this time it's a narrow date one. It looks like a mint mark under there, but it wouldn't be because it didn't have mint marks. 1875. Let's just grab the other one. There we are. There's the narrow date at the top I found earlier, and the 1875 wide date. None of them particularly rare, but it's nice to have one of each. I'll put them both down there. There we are. Right, let's grab these and carry on. 1908. Is that better than the one I got down there? I think it is. That's another one I'll swap. That's not so good. Another little bit of an upgrade there. Here he is, Edward VII. 1906. I've got one of those. Another Edward VII. 1907. We are definitely looking for a 1907. So that can go down there. Filling up nicely. That 53 would be nice, wouldn't it? Another Edward VII. 1906 again. Ooh, look at that. Look at that! Oh, God. I'm too excited. Now I'm dropping it. 10 centimes. Look at the quality of that. Was it 1874? Look at that. You can clearly read the designer's name, Odine. It's something Andre Odine. I can't really remember. Someone will remind me. Look at that. That is marvellous quality. A mint mark there. K. Now, K's not Paris, is it? Again, someone will remind me of that as well. But that's a beauty. 1874. Alright, I've got a couple more French ones down there. Let's move that halfpenny down there. So we've got 3 French ones. Different years. Different designs. That's very nice. Right, there's a 1912 and that has got a mint mark. H mint mark. And I think that's going to be slightly better than the one down there. So let me just get rid of that one. And replace that. Oh, we're doing well in this handful. And 1945. We haven't got a 1945 yet either. I don't think we have, right? There we go. Very nice. There is another Edward VII. Another 1908. 1938. There's Elizabeth. 62. No, we've got quite a good 62 down there already. 1927. We're looking for a 22 and a 26. I'll scratch that one. Oh, found a 1907 anyway. Last one in this handful is an 1899. Some people have said they prefer the oddments and foreign column down here. I can see why, because sometimes we get a beauty. Look at that. Not doing too bad. The usual suspects not turning up. 1919 KN and the other KNs. Hang on, 1914. I definitely saw one of those in the last handful. There it is. There it is. I missed it. I bet somebody spotted me missing that. There we go. Right, let's grab some more. Must concentrate. Right, 1963. There's a George, 1945. Just found one of them, don't we? There's a 1965. 1905, got that, yep. Is that a better one? There's 1905. Oh yeah. Yeah, that 1905 had a little bit of a dent in it there. So that's going to be slightly better. There we go. 1963 again. There's a Victoria 1900 Valehead. And there's a... what the hell is that? That looks like a George III halfpenny to me. That's George III on there. I'm George III halfpenny, but whether we get any date off of that. Ah, 17 something. It's definitely 17, isn't it? Late 17, 1780 something, is it? 1784? 1774, could be a 1774, but in that condition it's not going to be worth much. It's definitely a halfpenny. Let me grab one of these I've just found. There we are, look, it's just slightly bigger than the later one. It's definitely a halfpenny, but oh, well, I'll put it down there anyway. Somebody might want it. Clean it up a bit, won't be able to read the date on it. Right, 1918, no mint mark. There's a 1962. There's a 1901. Oh, there's another halfpenny there, look. What's this one first? 1913. Got a 1913, haven't we? There's a little halfpenny. 1924. 1924. There's another one then. Put that with that one. 2 left in this handful. 1964 and 1929. Quickly going back to this halfpenny, I think it's 1774. They didn't make any 1780 anything, so it can't be 1780. I think it's 1774. But in that condition, it's only going to be worth about 50 pence. Probably not even that. But it's an interesting find. Right, let's grab a few more. What we got? 1935. Is that better than the 35 I've got down there? Where is it? 35. Yeah, it is. So swap that. And there's a Victoria. 1901. 1963. And there's a dirty 30. Dirt there. And around there, so that's in the dirty mug. 1937. There's a 1919. Can we find a mint mark? Sadly, no. There's another 1945. 1964. And there's a dirty 1914. You go in there as well. What we got here? 1938. 1940. We haven't got a 40 yet. Let's have a look at the line. A line above the date, the exerg line. You can see there's a double line there. I can see it very well. There is a double line there. Sometimes you can get a single line. It's not very clear. There you go. You can see the double line a little bit better there. You can find them with just a single line. Slightly harder to find, but not particularly rare. But we'll put that one down there because we haven't got a 1940 yet. There we are. And the last one in this handful is a 1962. I didn't grab many in that handful, did I? Let's grab a few more. Come here. A 1919, please be a mint mark. No. No. George V, 1917. George VI. Another 1945. 1896. 1939. And 1938. There's an 1892. I believe we need it. It's a 2, isn't it? Yep, 1892. Not too bad. Let's put it down there. 1892. There we are. That's another one. Right, what we got here? 1902. It's a bit dirty. It's definitely a high tide. It's a common one. A bit dirty, that is. 1938. And there's a foreign one, and that looks like that's going to be Jersey. Yep. Bailiwick of Jersey, 1/12 of a shilling. 1964. We haven't got a 64. That's another Jersey. A bit dirty, that one, but hope we find a better one. Let's get that down there with the other Jersey coins. It's building up nicely down there. Right, 1906. 1966. 1927. There's a dirty one. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's Australia. Commonwealth of Australia. 1 penny. 1917. Is it 17? Yeah, it's not 2, is it? Yeah, 1917. But it's a shame. Look at this. A lot of corrosion on it. It might come away. I won't clean it. Yeah. That's one of my favourite portraits of a monarch, that. George V with the crown. Alright, let's get it down there. I'll tell you what, I'll put these French ones all together now. Gives us another space. Okay. Right, 1907, Edward VII. There's another 1901, Victoria. Another 1901. And another 1913. Okay, one more grab for this video. And let's see what we've got. Well, we're starting with Elizabeth, 1964. And Victoria, 1901. 1931, George V. Is that one we need? Certainly is. Ah, there's another one. Some of these are quite common. I'm surprised they're not turned up yet. 48, 49, 32, 22, 26. I haven't even found a 1916 yet. They're really common. There's a 1904. What's that got over the date? A bit of glue, is that? Something shiny. Oh, go on then. Yeah, next video we'll do that. 1920. 1938. There's a 1915. Is it a recessed ear? No. There is another 1908, Edward the 7th. We got here 1962. We've got 1920. Come on, be a rare one. Be that ultra rare. No. 1896. 62. And there's a 19. Ah, it's got a mint mark. It's got a mint mark. 1919. Oh, we've got a 1919 with a mint mark though. I was thinking it's 18. No, it's a 1919 with a mint mark. I don't think that's good as the one that's down there, is it? I'll put that to one side. Oh, I thought that was a new one. 1914. 64. There's another halfpenny. 1944. George VI. That's the Golden Hind there, the ship. Sir Francis Drake's ship. Put that down. Put that with those. Right, 1939. What's that? 65, yep. Another 65. 1899. And the last penny in this hunt is an 1898. Yeah, that's about half full now, the dirty coin mug. So what I'll do, in the next video, I'll show you how you win them if you want them. Who wants dirty coins, I hear you ask? Well, you'll be surprised. People do. Right, until then, I'll see you in the next one.